Happy Memorial Day weekend, everybody. We're playing Atari games on the Atari 50th Anniversary Collection. If you ever wondered where exactly the grassroots started in terms of the entire world going to shit, well, it started right here with the Atari 2600 and Boomer games. Let's go. So we checked out some of the arcade ones earlier, quite a while ago. I don't even know where I'm at down this timeline, to be honest with you. Look at that. It's the first video game ever made in 1962. Let's start a comp league for this one, guys. Computer space. Anyways, the arcade era doesn't really interest me. It does in terms of video games, but Israel got their paw prints on Atari. That's funny as shit. What's up, Joe? They really do. I wouldn't be surprised. We'll go to the birth of console, though. We'll just start going right into the console timeline for the documentary. Dedicated consoles. In addition to a home version of Pong, Atari released dedicated consoles that played versions of its video pinball and stunt cycle arcade games. But clones were quickly catching up, so they had to make an actual video game console, which was unprecedented at the time. I think you really only had the fucking Magnavox Odyssey, which was two lights flashing on a screen, if you thought that was fun. In September 1977, Atari launched the Video Computer System, later known as the 2600. It was part of a new wave of game consoles which had no games built in, but stored them separately on ROM cartridges. And this shit cost $950 when adjusted for inflation? Well, I mean, come on, look at the wood grain finish, Job. Look at the wood grain finish. What are you talking about? I paid about $950 for that. Fuck yeah. Tell us what a VCS is, Howard Scott Warshaw and David Crane. Take it away.
On the simplest level, what the VCS, the Atari 2600, what that is, it's a combination of plastic and computer
made in the USA, fuck yeah.
Enables you to play a video
Rest in peace, Bodacious, bro.
Video game on your home television.
Rest in peace, Bodacious.
Never really happened before.
Hey, House Mouse was fucking dope, bro. That was cool. So by some Japanese nationals who are taking our business, yep. No lie.
The Atari 2600.
No lie.
We didn't have that luxury. The game was already
Atari ain't nothing but a Mossad operation now. Anytime they release like a mini console or some gimmicky bullshit, you know what's going on behind the scenes there.
That made video games a worldwide
Just kidding, I'll chill.
And all it is it's a box that
you know, you lived in Japan, Job. It's okay, bro. It's okay.
On your TV. But on
you're tighter with them folks than most. Shit.
That's such a huge thing to do because there were two things that achieved.
Idle Job.
Changed the world. Literally changed the world. One is it put computers.
It's really interesting hearing about this shit, though. I mean, I'm way removed from this generation of games. I don't blame you for wanting to move back. I'm starting to think I want to move there too, or just, I don't know. I mean, shit's fine here, but, you know, sometimes you just step outside and you go, damn, I need to get the fuck out of Dodge, you know, but I don't know. Not in a danger way because of where I'm at. It's pretty chill where I'm at, but, you know, you get tired of this shit sometimes, but it's nice other times. It's interesting, though, because I'm far removed from this generation of games. I did play some Atari shit when I was a kid, of course, but learning about how back when these games came out, it took the literal top geniuses of the world and mathematicians to make these games is insane. You know, they were working so close to machine code and assembly to make these Atari games, it's kind of mind-blowing. Said, I've been looking at language schools around here in Vegas that offer Japanese. I'd love to be back in Okinawa. Fuck yeah, bro. You showed me some spots there, too, where you were at way back in the day. It looked really, really sick, you know. Very cool, though, especially if you appreciate the culture and are really tapped into it, yeah. And you know what I mean by the culture. I don't mean fucking anime. Oh, dude, is this a... Oh, shit, we get 3D fucking boxes. Get some hentai virus. Hentai virus? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hentai virus. Some Hanta virus, I think. What the fuck is it called? Anyways, Job, here's a 3D render of Combat on the Atari 2600 by Atari Inc.'s Consumer Division, 1195 Borregas Avenue, Sunnyvale, California, 1977. I don't want to play Combat right now either. We need another person to play Combat, right? Look at this shit. We're fucking playing with power now, buddy. Oh. Oh, God. You see, this is why they used to say video games will rot your fucking brain. I mean, listen to that bit crush in my headset, bro. Yeah. Okay, fuck combat, bro. We're back to the box again. They even show you the cartridge. Okay. Oh, Job, look at that. Wow. Here is combat in its entirety. That's fucking hilarious. That's really funny, bro. This is what I meant by these people were pretty much working with machine code and assembly. And, yeah. This is the whole game. Dude, you're so funny. I'm dying, dog. So screenshot that shit and let's feed it to Codex. I might do that later just to see what happens. Because, you know, I know we both be fucking with that shit. Let's see. Can I get the, yeah, hide the caption. Yep, that's the full thing. I'm going to screenshot that shit right now. I'll go recreate this in a fucking HTML5 environment for me using React and JavaScript, basically. I want you to use only ASCII characters for fucking, ASCII, whatever you want to call them, characters for the fucking graphics. What is C-Battle? It's a video computer system game program. Oh, my boy's dropping the straight prompt right here. Compile and develop an HTML web application using only this hex code. Exactly. Oh, shit. Alright, we're going to check out Air Sea Battle. Man, and I was checking out some of the prototypes and stuff they had in here. They were cool. They were actually fun. And, of course, as you go further down the line, there are actually fun games. But you wouldn't believe how many times I'll open these games and then I'll close out immediately. If I didn't play it when I was younger, I'm hard-pressed to check it out. Let's go, though. Air Sea Battle. It's shit. It's shit. These early ones, they're shit. We can't even play them. Most of them require another person. How are we going to get another person to play this? Surround. You might know Surround by a different name. Snake. Oh. What the fuck? Oh, and we have a lot of games to unlock, so this must be one of the ones we need to unlock. Snake. Because I sure didn't see no Surround in the games list. Get ready, Job. It's going to be fucking... Oh my god. I can't. Next. Oh, play video. This is fucked up.
The entire reason
it's like we're watching a movie together and I'm talking over 60% of it.
Was to put their arcade
Said I was exploring Codex and put an EA MMA kick animations into Fight Night Round 4. Built a tool to break open FNR files. Said it's possible. It would just be a long project with weeks of AI. I feel that. That's kind of like what I'm doing at work. I mean, it's two different things, but the way I have to, like, I have to do a revision of my code, and then I have to audit the entire thing via fucking human review, you know, me. And then I have to repeat that. There's a whole loop to the workflow. So I get you. That sounds like it'd be wild. I can't wait for AI to get to the point where you can actually use it to middleman those type of like use cases.
An outlaw-like game in the arcade. I think it was Midway. And you know, I was just told to make a game, so I said, well, here's an idea. Two guys shooting at each other. So I made.
This motherfucker said, I got a game idea. Two guys shooting at each other. That's all any game really ever is.
I can look at the arcade game and say, this is what it has to do. There really wasn't any need for me to have communication with the arcade guys. I'm particularly proud of the Atari 2600.
Bro said, I don't have to fucking communicate with nobody in my organization. Here's my idea, bam. It's one sentence. Put it together.
So it turns out.
So that's my workflow too. Tons of human revisions, and that's what it was telling me. It would be weeks of human revisions, but they operate on the same engine. Yep. Kickboxing mod. Oh my god, kickboxing mod through FNR 4. What the fuck? Joe, that's too visionary, bro. That's fucking deep. But yeah, I feel you about the workflow thing.
I remember there was.
I definitely. I guess that's why I mention it, is because I totally relate to that. I understand what it means by you know, weeks of AI. Yeah.
Story of Treasure Island, War and Peace, a comic book.
Take weeks of fucking doing every.
That is what was going to happen.
Fucking aspect of it, basically.
When I did
from like you know, the human review audit type thing to like QA to fucking giving it the ideas to back to back to back over and over. You know how it is when you have to debug too with that shit, because it's not like debugging code. It is, you are debugging code, but
the game is
verbally.
Frankly, the hardware.
That shit's crazy, bro.
So different in its capabilities that I can't think of any value I would have had getting in touch with anybody at Nintendo.
I wouldn't be surprised if most of these dudes are multimillionaires or billionaires by now. I mean, why wouldn't they be? Some of them have to be billionaires for sure with Atari. It said, yeah, they said you would have to really assist AI with the mapping and tethering of kick animations. Yeah, but it's insane that it's saying it's feasible. It's like board pudding. Yeah. No, I definitely understand. That's a heavy pull right there, you know. It's crazy that shit's even plausible. I remember like a year and a half ago, half the shit I'm doing now you couldn't even do with it. So we got a bunch of shit games to play. Maybe I should just like get off the documentary kick and we should actually start playing something. So there are good 2600 games, guys, and I'm going to show you what I mean by that. Well, I mean, everyone knows there's good 2600 games, but throwing head kicks with Ali would be crazy. Mike Tyson only gets teep kicks. So we could start with Black Widow, an arcade game. I was actually playing this earlier. What do you boys know about vector graphics back in the day? Or the Vectrex even, you know. It's boomer game time. Let's lock in. What you know about this shit, Job? Oh, it's making my ears fucking bleed. Alright, let me turn this shit down. Hopefully... Bro, please tell me if this is obnoxiously loud. I tried to have the volume adjusted, but you never know with some shit like this. Never even played this one or heard of it before. I never knew about Atari even having arcade games, to be honest. But this one's kind of cool. As long as it's not blowing everyone's eardrums out. It's colorful, too. I can't justify playing a game. I mean, this is actually pretty cool, I'm not going to lie. But some of these games are so rudimentary, like, I can't justify playing it in my own free time. I actually don't have time for it. So I have to couple it into playing it on live on YouTube. So it's like, I feel like I'm at least being sort of productive. But this game's actually solid. You said this was fucking up some lives back in the 70s. I know. I was sitting here thinking, like, some of these games, I was like, I couldn't even stand these. But before I started going live, I was playing this, and I was sitting here like, yeah, you would catch me on this machine. I'd be sitting there like, hey, man, video games are the next big thing, dog. Play this joint right here, you know? I mean, look, we're on wave 7. Oh, my God. Fuck. It's high stakes. I mean... They didn't have no shit like this out for a long time since this came out, and of course arcade hardware was always ahead of most stuff, but holy shit. This joint was ahead for like 10 years for sure. Hey man, we're on wave 10. The sky's the limit, we got no lives left. 950 for the console is nuts. Yeah, this isn't even the console either. That shit we were playing Combat on for 5 seconds was the one that cost 950. Yeah, it's crazy. Even with the price hikes we get now, we're in a really good place in terms of hardware and stuff. The only issue really is like commercial RAM. That shit's a nightmare now, as of the last like 2 years. But yeah, we'll boot up. Let's go to 2600. This is Adventure. This is what you were paying $950 for, bro. This is what you paid $950 for back in the day. Is this? No wonder why, like I said, people were like, video games are not good for your mind. Because, I mean, how much of this... I mean, Adventure is like a great example of a good video game, too, you know. This is the peak of it. But they actually have a prototype on here of a game. There are like a couple Atari games, and I still play them to this day. Because they are that good. They are that good still on a 2600. I'll show you. Let's take a look. So Aquaventure never came out. It was a prototype, but man, if they release this game is addictive. This game holds up to this day. Watch me lock in for fucking Aquaventure, bro. Is that a fucking seahorse? Fuck yeah, it is. Let's go. This joint right here, yeah, they knew what they were doing with it. You got to really be in your bag for this one, bro. I'm telling you. Watch me run up that high score. So the point is, in every level, to go to a bottom layer of the ocean, get yourself a fucking treasure, and then you got to get back to the top without dying. So they were onto something with this one. This is a good game, bro. I don't care what nobody says. This is like where we want to be. Especially the color palette, too. I don't know if it's because it's a re-released prototype, but, like, I've never seen colors like this or gradients on a fucking Atari 2600, you know? Yeah, it's like some Twitch shooter type shit, man. So, you know, we stay up here, farm some fucking points. We're gonna die. We're gonna fucking die. But no, it goes hard, I thought. You know, if you were locked up in prison for the rest of your life, maybe this would be entertaining. Maybe. You know? I love making fun of these games, I ain't gonna lie. This is actually pretty dope, though, from a game design perspective. It seems like every level... It took me a while to figure this out, too. It seems like every level adds another layer you have to go down to. So, again, I don't know if that's just because it's a prototype or what. Let's go, though. We fucking died to nothing, you know? Sometimes that happens in these games. They're so old that, he said, locked up in prison for the rest of my life, I'm developing the Aquaventure sports book. Here we go, Joe. After this shit, I'll send you an invite to the fucking the leaderboard server, you know. Oh shit. Start running this up. Everyone post your fucking take a picture of your screen with your phone and then post these up, man. We'll have a whole fucking comp thing. Again, you know, I was talking about ELO. We'll start ELO up for this bullshit. Yeah, the poor man's entrepreneur. Dude, I totally agree though. I live that shit. I live that shit, dog. I told you about the battling league too. That was legit. I was telling you about. That wasn't even just a joke. That was me putting ideas to work, trying to at least. Let's go. Nothing like that Aquaventure Sportsbook ranking in millies. Yeah, man, we're gonna have moneyline bets on fucking Aquaventure. I like that you're remembering the name. I'm not even remembering the name right now. Like, I'm sitting here like, what game am I fucking playing again? At least you fucking remembered it, bro. I'm kind of in my bag right now. Look at this. I have my moneyline over under maybe time attack. Bro, you're killing me. Joe, brother, I appreciate you showing out for the last few streams, because this is funny as fuck. It's like when Dissy shows up. Me and him are just fucking, like, dying the entire time. That is so fucking funny. The bull riding and rodeo talk, the PBR shit yesterday, that was so fucking funny. You have no idea how, like, novel that was to me. That was so fucking funny, bro. Of course you knew exactly... You knew exactly what I was talking about, dog. That was legendary. My dude knew fucking elite ball knowledge on that shit. Hey, I'm getting a higher score than last time, though. I'm fucking up a little. What'll be cool is when we switch over to the, I won't keep this going for too long. I mean, I might do this for an hour or under. How far are we into this? Hold up, let's restart. We're 20 minutes in. Yeah, I'll probably go for another 40 minutes. We'll be hitting some of the Atari Jaguar games, though. I think that's, like, where some of the most visually stimulating games are going to be. Most mechanically sound and unsound, too. Some of them are really fucking bad. I can't even believe it. I was like, wow, thank God I didn't buy this collection when it first came out. Thank God I waited for it to go on sale, because some of this shit. But they did a good job for a compilation. This is S tier. And, you know, you can only get so much mileage out of these old Atari games, you know? I appreciate you, Job. Fuck yeah. Yeah, okay, that must be oxygen that we're dying to, so I'm just, like, hanging around too long. That makes sense. Alright, so we'll kind of pad out how much time... No. Guys, I want to have the perfect run of this shit. Come on. We're trying to min-max like time and oxygen and fucking score with the fish here. So since he's about halfway, we'll just go. Since we racked up some points. Said I love bull riding so much, though I was laming out on Codex, seeing if developing a stock contractor mod and farming simulator would be feasible. Fuck yeah. That's so funny, man. We'd be running some parallel type shit, except I didn't do it with that specifically. You know, yesterday I was ranting about a fucking putting that in your economy and fucking Project Zomboid. But no, it's cool, man. It's always cool to throw them ideas and see how they play out, and then structuring mechanics around them and shit. It's really good for just, I don't know, prototyping stuff, you know? Ideas that, like, realistically can be executed, put together, and fucking scaled, too. It's cool putting together systems and then scaling them with that shit. Okay, I fucked up because we have no oxygen. We have no fucking oxygen, and we have to go down 2 layers. Modding is fun because with some games you can be super unique. Yeah, you know, I've been wanting to get into, like, PS1 modding. I just don't know how much more I want to play PS1 games, you know? Did I send you over the Project Zomboid clue mods? No, send it on Discord, bro. Send that shit. I've been wanting to get into some PS1 games because there's real niche PS1 games that have, like, entire modding scenes with actual full-on software stacks for doing the mods. Like, the community already has that shit figured out. Much more than even UD3, you know? It's kind of interesting how dedicated these people get to these weird fucking games. But it gets my attention, and then, you know, I really like doing level design, so I like modding platformers. That'd be cool. But, you know, it also requires, you know, the game I'm going to mod, I have to be putting a lot of time into it. I have to really understand the game on an intimate level to be doing that shit, so it just depends. You know, like Frogger on PS1 is one of them where they put, like, sick mods out, apparently. I mean, I know it sounds fucking hilarious. It does to me, at least. You know, come on, Frogger, bro. I didn't even like Frogger on PS1 when I was a kid, but... No, apparently you got people who are like... That's where they're getting their dopamine from, apparently. I respect it, guys. I couldn't even get up in time. Is there a way to move faster? So you sent me the clue mods. Fuck yeah, I'll check it out. I'm not sure. I mean, at this rate, we can't... Fuck. How do we get down there fast enough? You know? There's a community for everything. It's pretty cool. I know. We're just that far into this shit now. Yeah. Okay, guys. Aquaventure. I think we've reached our skill ceiling. Get me out of here. Okay, next. Actually, one of the Asteroids arcade games was pretty cool. Aka R looks cool, but I don't know how to even play that shit, man. I think it was Asteroids Deluxe, huh? Over under 62375. That's so fucking funny. He'd be like fucking 100k over under, you know? That's funny. That should have real money involved, I feel like. Oh, what you know about this shit? We're back to the vector graphics, Job. Yeah, alright. I can only do that for so long, either. I need something a little more respectful of my time. I tried to play this fucking bullshit, I remember, before I started the stream up, you know. Got 100 on the glob under 623. Oh, shit. Alright. Demons to Diamonds. You know, talk about a game where the cover looks cool, right? But the game itself... It's shit. It's fucking shit, bro. This is fucking... I mean, they had this one held together with duct tape, a hope and a dream, and a lucky fucking lottery ticket. Because what in God's green earth is this shit? It's not even good for my ears right now. 1982, they could have done better. They had Laser Blast back then. Double Dunk. I can't even fathom a basketball game. 2-on-2 basketball on Atari. Are you fucking for real? Yeah, facts. Facts, bro. This is someone's fucking shit right here. Okay, Double Dunk looked dope. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, it's got a little sauce on it. Alright. Oh. Oh, clear the ball. I don't know. I don't even know who I am. I don't even know who I am. I think they're scoring. Is that me with the... That's me with the ball. Oh! Oh, shit. Watch me go, dog. Watch me go. Oh, fucking... Oh. Oh, shit, dog. Travel. Travel. Well, what's Fatal Run? Fatal Run was one of the last two Atari 2600 games. So if you know it's late in the console's lifespan, you know that shit's going to be fun. It absolutely has to be. That was inspiration for my part. Fatal Run. The size of the text is crazy too, because most Atari 2600 games don't have text at all. So when I'm seeing complex text, it's that fucking small. It's so funny. It's literally, this is a 4-bit console, so that's like as small graphically as text can get before it's illegible. There's no space. Oh shit! It's the new Forza, bro. It's the new fucking Forza. Let's get it. Oh shit! I'm fucking terrified, bro. Oh my god, we're whipping this joint. Oh, fuck, bro. You know about this game? You know this joint, we're going 200, bro. That's fucked up. We're on an Autobahn right now. What are you talking about? We hit a water patch. This was like the first racing game. This is fucking dope. This might be the best one we played next to Aquaventure so far. Job, they got me whipping this joint, dude. What the fuck? The fuck out my way. It's like Road Rash, bro. You remember Road Rash? That was the shit. Yeah, I watched a retro to modern racing games video, and this was the first one ever made. Damn, well, I'm the king of this shit right now. Can't even be touched. Oh, I spoke too soon. No, this is fucking sick, actually. Gotta get my car back, though. It's kind of sick, man. This is kind of sick. I've never even seen an Atari 2600 with a legitimate game over screen, so they were high for this one. You can even resume your game. Let's fucking go. Alright, we'll do the new game, though. We're gonna run that back. This is super unique. The way the turns are handled, too, man, yeah, for them to have programmed this, it must have been crazy. I'm sure they had better tools out towards the end of the console's lifespan. No, this is sick. This is fun. I mean, I've played a lot of old racing games, you know. This is clearing a short number of them. That says a lot, you know. The turning is really cool. It feels really good. This is super responsive. I was talking about like that Circus Atari game, super unresponsive, but this is... Ah, I'm gonna fucking... Oh man, it's like Job's Motorsports all over again. That last fucking race I watched. I'm getting nervous now, dude. I'm gonna start... God damn. Stay in your fucking lane, bro. Stay in your fucking lane, bro. I'm not trying to fucking tailgate you. Oh, I hit it's a barrier. That's what it is. No, that's cool, though. That's a good game. Come on, no lie. Haunted House is fucked up. Job, look at this one. Just look at this one. Real fucking great. This one could be a torture method almost, you know? Yeah, we're going like this. You know, I just can't be fucked with when it comes to this shit. Oh, my eyes. They flashbang me. I mean, this is technically a race, you know? This is technically a race. Okay, what the fuck? So my fault, it wasn't the first, but it is one of the first. Yeah, I would call it a technical the first. You know, they had those, especially for a first or a third person racing game or a game of that perspective, probably one of the first, because they had a lot of racing games back then, but they were more top down. Kind of like this bullshit, this maze bullshit. But they did not have it like that where it was like Outrun, so... genre defining type joint for sure. I don't like Millipede. I don't even know what this just looks crazy. What the fuck were they thinking? Oh shit, yeah, this shit's like Donkey Kong. Run it up, bro. No, this ain't right. It's technically a post-apocalyptic game. Those were zombies and other people. Oh my god, bro, fuck. Holy shit, I thought we were just in, like, Outrun. No, that makes sense, though. The name wasn't, like, friendly or nothing. It didn't sound sports sim related or nothing to that effect, you know? This is really not it. This really ain't what I was looking forward to. This is, do I jump on these guys or what? Yeah? I jump on them. And I fill the board. Oh my, what kind of fucking game design is this? Nah. We ain't doing that. Miniature golf. Oh, look at them. Look at them people. Missile command to basic. Outlaw, you need 2 people. Quad run, don't even know. That actually looks cool. The first VCS game with synthesized speech. Okay, run it up. If it starts out with a logo, that's a good sign. Okay, this looks like a cough syrup trip. Goons 10. Alright. Alright, Job. Tell me what's going on here. I'll just let that ride on its own fucking thing, you know, because I don't know what that was. I still don't know what's happening. You fucking tell me, bro. What was that? I just pressed a few buttons. Next thing I know, the game ends. We died. Okay. Yeah. A lot of this shit going on with this fucking collection. Real sports baseball, basketball, boxing. Boxing, no way. I remember the original Atari boxing. That's actually an okay shit game. This looks better. Hey, you already know, man. Vertex champ here, Sunwave. You know, I was like, what? I was like, we're just going to say 10-0 in Vertex. And this is proof why. Yeah, I'm the guy in the Hulk Hogan shorts. I'm piecing him up. Look, you don't even got a chance. This is way better than the fucking the Atari boxing I played. Piecing him up. The frame rate is good. So for a fucking Atari 2600 game, I mean, this is substantially better than, oh my god, what are we doing? This is much better than the next 15 years of boxing games, to be honest with you. This is, get behind this, bro. Laid the fuck out. You got flattened, bro. Come on. Oh, you want some more, bro? You want some more of the fucking, the 4-bit fade? A little bit more of the 4-bit fade? Let's get it. Oh, we're beating the shit out of him, man. You don't stand a fucking chance. Oh, we're clinching up. No, we don't tie up, bro. That's dirty. We're boxing straight up. I'll punch you in the back of the head, though. I feel like we should be playing this, bro. Laid the fuck out. Flat Stanley, dog. He's still coming. What's up, bro? It's going to be fucking 3 knockdowns soon. You better hope the ref saves you. I mean, he's not even in the ring right now. Look at the bullet jab. Well, I mean, what the fuck? Wearing me out with this shit. I wouldn't be surprised if, like, my wife's calling me or some shit right now, and I'm just, like, not noticing because I have headphones on playing fucking Atari boxing. This shit kind of hurt my finger. It's the same button. Oh, the Wombo combo. Ain't no fucking way. He's getting 30'd, bro. Come on, 20. Jesus Christ, what does the numbers even mean? Check ahead with the check left. Oh, we got him, bro. We got him. Knockout. This is the first game we actually succeeded in besides, like, Aquaventure. Yeah. Wait, we won a thing, I think. Nah, we're out of here, though. I think I broke the X button on my fucking PS5 controller playing that. Saboteur. I don't know. Save Mary's complicated, and I never heard of it till I got this. I never heard of most of these games, because I'm used to the Activision Atari games, I guess, is what I grew up with. Even though those were 27 years before I was born. Secret Quest is dope though. I played it on this. That's a high quality game. We'll check out Saboteur though. It's a prototype. I've never played it. Yep, tell us your origin story, bro. Alright. Save the Gorfins. I don't know what's going on. Okay, we just keep restarting the game. Are we gonna be able to save these fucking things anytime soon? What the fuck? With the CRT filters on this big ass TV in my living room, this does look sick though. These games do look crazy. They look way better than they ever have. Especially with when they have gradients, yeah, it looks crazy. So I'm hungover as fuck and this shift is dragging ass. Yeah, I feel you, bro. I feel you. I'm off for the weekend and then I have Monday off for Memorial Day. So I'm just over here doing my thing, I guess. I get you though. Hopefully this game helps make it go by a little faster, you know. Couldn't tell you exactly what we're doing here. But yeah, and then for us, towards the end of the week, it gets slow as fuck, you know, at work, so it's just like, I don't know. It's a lot of downtime, but you know how it is. We're also supervising people, so it's not really downtime. Game over banger, huh? We'll take that as a victory, bro. We'll play Secret Quest because we can actually sit here and play this for a hot minute. So first off, don't ask me what's going on here. We'll just do that. We need to get a sword. It really is like Zelda. This is a cool game for Atari. To even have figured out what we're doing in this game was just by fucking chance, you know? Shit. We could probably end up playing this one for a hot minute. The Atari controller is terrible too. I mean, for the time, of course, it was excellent, but that fucking joystick is... It's heinous, man. Wow. Oh shit, what's going on? There's a countdown, and then when I went to the furthest room last time, I just fucking died, bro. So maybe I was supposed to run back to the beginning? You know what was funny is, in one of these documentary clips, I'll show you actually after this, if you're paying attention. Yeah, this game's fucked. They're all fucked. Here's a good clip though, Job. I'm going to leave it on while I go do something real quick, and then I'll be right back. It's just going to be real short. Let me find it. These dudes at Atari, though, they're talking about programming these games, and they're saying that they were smoking fucking... Like, it was like, what was the drug culture at Atari? And some people are like, wow, we weren't doing drugs at all. Like, nobody was doing drugs, you know? And then some people were like, yeah, we had this whole section of the office where we were just smoking weed the whole fucking time. Sometimes we were doing acid and shit. I'm like, excuse me, bro? I mean, like, of course, that's not, like, unfounded. I'm just saying, like, that's sick work, man. Yeah, did they do drugs at Atari? It's so fucking funny.
You will hear stories of hot tubs in the lobby and drug use in the office, and I'm here to tell you that none of that happened in my department.
We started smoking pot right in our office. Rob and I were like the premier pot. Sorry, Rob. I and some other person who occasionally shared an office with me for 5 years at Atari, however that frickin' worked, we would just fire up right in the office. It's like, who knows why? It's like, this is like, it's illegal. It's like, it wasn't even a sense of privilege. It was just mindlessness.
I worked in a satellite office. I started in 1977, which was still pretty early. It was only 18 months since the 2600 came out. But there was no hot tub in the lobby of the office that I went to. There was no drug use in Atari, though I don't doubt that it was over where Howard and Todd Fry were working.
Drugs were consumed at Atari by all kinds of people at all levels of management, from the bottom to the top and all over engineering. Not everybody did drugs, but some people did, and some people enjoyed them, and some people abused them, and some people went to the hospital on them. And but by and large, drugs were a relatively nominal factor. Drugs, you know, there was a lot of marijuana, and it would participated a lot in brainstormings. So we had the way of, you know, trying to incorporate drugs into our productivity model.
I went home and I smoked a joint, a little bit of cocaine and a little bit of psilocybin in it. And I was sitting there, it was about half gone when I realized, oh, you could do that. And it's like I put it out and I went and I wrote.
Okay, I'm back. I just heard him say something about psilocybin. I didn't even catch that last time. Said if acid was legal, we'd probably have tons of industries we couldn't even think of. I agree. Telling me video game industry was born because some nerds took acid and locked a new dimension. Literally. That's my take, you know. At bare minimum, it was weed. At moderate truth, they were fucking fried on psychedelics, and they were having epiphanies, you know. I mean, you even think about, like, I think Atari and Apple were tied into each other to an extent. You had Steve Wozniak, who invented, like, color computer monitors by experimenting with circuits. He was on a fucking... If he wasn't high on acid, his brain was fucking producing it, you know? It's so funny that some of these guys are like, nobody was ever doing drugs where I was at in Atari, and then others are like, we were smoking crack. Like, oh my fucking goodness, bro. What are we doing? Yeah, you know what happened at my job if we fucking were blowing fat clouds of weed in the fucking office? I'm being big doo-doo, bro.
I've been asthmatic since I've been 12.
Big doo-doo.
I need drugs to breathe.
That's, what the fuck did he just say? What the fuck? What is he talking about? So I could probably go crazy on Codex Wisdom. I'm already knowing, bro. I'm not even going to say too much because I'm like, you already know, bro. You already know. I did not do drugs because drugs to me were something. Oh, okay. I thought he was saying it like a smart ass. I thought he was like, yeah, I need drugs. He said, I got asthma, and so I just need to smoke to fucking fix that shit. No, he's saying drugs are to help people, not get you high.
Drugs.
That's fair, bro.
Drugs to me were something that you get up in the morning.
He's a square. I get it.
So and nor did I think I wanted to mix those things.
Well, hey, buddy. I mean, you're sparing yourself the critical anxiety attack while you're at work doing complicated engineering, basically. So why fucking do it? Wait, did he say there was a lot there, though?
You get up in the morning.
Should have done so.
Breathe. So and nor did I think I wanted to mix those things. The high of me was doing the work, and I was.
The high of me was doing the work is crazy, bro. Yeah. Try that decades later.
There were a lot there.
There were a lot there. Fuck yeah. That makes me feel better about playing these games. Quote unquote. There were a lot there. I can tell. Like, let's look at the cover art. Of course. Of course there were a lot there. This isn't not high people shit, you know? I guess we're getting close to the 5200. Playing that. We're not playing Save Mary because it's just going to be another game where it looks like I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. Super football. No. I mean, play any other football but that, right? Surround just seems... The game genre is video graffiti. Look at that cart. That cart. It's a literal cart. It's a game cart. Look at that art and tell me they weren't on fucking drugs like they just said. 2 players attempt to trap their opponents inside perpetually extending walls. Do you hear this shit, Job? Yeah. You know, no wonder why they threw in that video talking about the drugs. Sit here and tell me, hey, we have a commercial game idea. It's 2 players attempting to trap their opponents inside perpetually extending walls. That's some shit. Oh, and that's what they were saying with Snake earlier. Yeah, we're not playing that. They had to be high describing it that way. It's fucking the most boring shit you could ever think of. These games are supposed to be good, but how the fuck am I going to play Sword Quest, bro? Take a look. And these games were all tied to like an ARG, too, at the time. Okay, this is kind of more cool than I remembered. But the whole point of it is to participate in an ARG. So, yeah, that's some 70s acid shit. They Their imaginations were running fucking wild for that Snake game, bro. Talking about two opponents perpetually trapping each other with moving walls or whatever, yeah. I don't think it was that cool, unfortunately. You want to lick his stamp again on the Atari? You know I would. I mean, fuck, we're here right now. It had to be crazy back then, though, but again, the limitations of it were so... The ceiling was so goddamn low, but the ceiling was so high in terms of the skill needed to even create these games and the amount of resources it took, so it's weird. It's its own, like, juxtaposition type thing, I think. I could be wrong, though. 5200. Millipede. I fucking hate Millipede. Missile Command. That doesn't do nothing for me. Star Raiders. I don't know what that is. Oh my god, it comes with its own fucking overlay. What in God's name is this? Oh shit. This is, yeah. More evidence of drug use at Atari at the time. Yeah, I bet someone was getting lost in this joint, bro. I know it. They were playing this shit, they were fucking... I know there's a rhyme and reason to this shit. This is actually pretty cool. Pretty awesome artwork, though, for the games. Yeah, I'm honestly kind of fascinated by it. The artwork is so good for all of the games, it seems. And, like, they really... not to put this on halt, but... Video game box art back then was such a big deal because that's what sold the game. There was no internet. There was barely magazines or news publication on video games at the time. So that fucking box art, that was going to determine whether or not you brought the game. And that's the way it was for at least a decade and change. It probably wasn't until the mid-90s when that started to shift, or maybe late 80s. But definitely late 70s to late 80s, yeah. That fucking box art, you seen that shit, it was going to be sick. You didn't even, you wouldn't even know. The box art wouldn't even give you a read if it was a shit game or not. You'd have to fucking trust it, you know? Okay, Star Raiders is cool. It said it was running overclocked, too. Let's see which ones would really sell. Let's see, like... Okay, because I work with, like, Product Team and a bunch of shit like that. Let's just take a look. Yeah, I'd be locked in on this getting home from school. Fuck yeah. My boy knows. So, yeah, this is, Airworld's a game that never came out. That's actually the original art. I think it does good to convey what they were going for with the series and its different elements, but let's get away from the arcades, because that's a whole different, like, sales case, you know? 3D tic-tac-toe, yeah, like that. I'm sold on that. Adventure, damn near sold on that at the time. Adventure 2 is a prototype thing. It looks like shit. It says released 2005, so of course. This wasn't keeping in mind marketing conventions of back then. Air Sea Battle, they would have had me with that, you know, and of course you'd always have hella people there, and Atari's the latest, greatest thing, so you'd be playing this bitch with people. Aquaventure prototype, so we don't have to look at that from a marketing analysis type thing. Asteroids looks dope, but it's Asteroids, you know. Bowling is so on point for the time. 3-Dick-Tac-Toe, man. 3-Dick-Tac-Toe. Why does it have the coldest fucking art, bro? Like, for no reason. It's so funny. Centipede looks like shit. It really looks like shit. It looks like the guy who played Leprechaun or fucking Willow. It looks like him. Canyon Bomber. What the fuck is Canyon Bomber, bro? What's Pete? Alright, alright. I think we've all played something like that before. Again, 2-player. You know, Circus Atari looks like a fucking RuPaul drag show. Combat looks... Oh my god. Combat looks grim. Look at this shit, dude. Combat looks like a fucking... Oh my god. Looks like a fucking Pearl Harbor book art, you know? Oh my god. You said hello retro vibe too with Tic-Tac-Toe. Looks like some synthwave. Yeah, it does. It does look kind of like a synthwave album cover. You know, fun fact, Job, I'm about to put you on a lore. I think Dissy knows this too. Did you know that's where my name comes from? Is I had a whole different name with Sun in it for quite a few years, like probably I'm not even sure how long, right? But then Sunwave happened because I took part of that name, and then I had a vaporwave synthwave project, which is on this channel. Like I have like 5 albums, and that's how Sunwave came to be. And now it's like my whole fucking thing for battle rap and this shit too. So you know, that was like 2020, August 2020, I think the Sunwave shit started. That became my professional art identity. I shouldn't say professional identity at all. It's my creative identity. Crystal Castles looks like some fruitcake stuff. Dark Chambers looks cool, but you know, whenever the games look this cool, they're shit. They're fucking garbage, bro. Yeah, I was fucking killing it back then, man. I'm better at fucking making music now, but it was like really, that was like my time to shine, was those projects. That was like, that shit, those were formative learning experiences for me in terms of music and committing to projects, you know. And some of it, like I was going from synthwave to vaporwave to like avant-garde to noise. Like I was doing all that shit, man. I was just tripping out on fucking myself and music. What is this? A fucking Chuck E. Cheese shooting simulator, bro? Halloween party mass shooting simulator? This is kind of functional, though. Very hard to tell what's going on. Synthwave is so cool, especially old school synthwave where you use legit electric waves to make the sounds. Oh yeah, fuck yeah, I know what you mean. Like the technology behind synthesizers and all that shit when they used to make that all that music without fucking well, you know, they use computers and stuff, but they weren't using DAWs necessarily. So yeah, you're 100% right. That shit is super cool. Is this the fucking Pope coming after me? It's Grimace, man. Holy shit, it's a Bonanza Bros character now. I was watching an old setup with all the synth boxes, and it was sick. I've watched a lot of shit on stuff like that, too. That's cool. That's cool you check that stuff out. When I was making those albums in particular, when I started the Sunwave whole music thing in August of 2020, I had it down to a point where I was making the actual instruments that I was using. Like, I was creating the frequency combinations for certain bass instruments and stuff. Like there's a beat I have that a lot of people really like. It's called Man Discovers Fire, and the bass for it I hand created myself. I was like, like 20 or 21. Yeah, I did that all by myself. And it was pretty cool. You know, and it was just it was one of many songs which were all learning processes for me in terms of music theory, implementing music theory, and then like taking ideas in my head and putting them into a music construct and into a DAW and doing that whole thing, learning the workflows and everything. I had already been spending years before that getting warmed up to do it, but that's when I really like took off. Everything started to click, you know? So yeah, very, very cool. I love talking about that shit, so. I used to be really bad at making music. Like, when I was like 13, 14, 15, I used to like really want to, but I didn't know the work you had to put into it, but by the time I kind of have figured that out over the last fucking like decade or so, half a decade, and changed, like probably like 8 years, I'd say. No, shit makes a lot more sense, bro. You know, you do have to literally put in the work and time into it, and what you put into it is what you get out of it. I just wasn't disciplined for a long time, you know, but now I'm like, I'm militant as fuck with that shit. And we're still playing this game. Who knew this would keep our attention the longest? I still don't know what the plot is, though. It's kind of concerning. My boy Job had me locking in for the fucking music discussion. Is that a bomb? I thought it was a tomato for a second. Man, we're going for the high score, bro. We haven't even made it to the other genre or the other consoles. We're still on the 2600. This one's for you, Bodacious. Let's go. Bodacious, the fucking bucking bull, bro. Oh no, 3 people are watching. What the fuck? This is the wrong stream to pull up on. We're playing fucking Halloween Party Mass Shooting Simulator. I'm not even sure what's happening here. I don't know how we're still alive. This is fucked, though. Alright, we gotta find something more fun to do. So we'll skip 4 fucking generations forward, okay? We'll do a little switch up on you guys. Best game on this entire collection, as far as I know. I haven't played, I don't know what Ruiner Pinball is, but Tempest 2000. And the art, wait, let's go back. That fucking art, though. You know, it looks kind of kitsch and a little fucked up, but nah, this is dope. Let's fucking go. Tempest 2000. Fun fact, Job, this is one of the games, like I was talking about when I was making music and stuff. Like when I first started really taking off, and the whole Sunwave name origin story, this is one of the first games I streamed back during that time period. But I'm not good at it. I barely even remember the mechanics, so I just remember it being fun. Tempest Duel, Tempest 2000 plus traditional. We'll do traditional. Let's see what we can do. Make the graphics look better. Yeah, we want to enhance and overclock for sure. Okay, we'll go to traditional. Oh shit. You know, this one I think, I don't remember the date. It's the 90s though. This came out late 90s, I'm thinking. So it's a little more advanced than the shit we were playing. And this is a good note to end this on too. Yeah, let's fucking go. But I want the filter though. I want a better filter. No, we just get TV. Oh, we're just jamming then. It's as good as it's gonna look, but shit starts happening though. This ain't just what it is. It ain't what it seems to be, boys. So my fault. I had a Custy. Custy at the job is crazy, bro. That's super fucking funny. No, we're playing Tempest though. I'm gonna wrap up the live here, but we're gonna see how much Tempest we could play. I was just going on about it being a good game. As you'll see here shortly, I'm thinking. We're playing traditional, so it's basic right now, but there's so many different modes, so we'll really see. And again, like I said, it's this is like the late 90s, I believe. Maybe even the very, very early 2000s, so... Oh, give me the fucking one up. Oh, okay, I guess I got it automatically. I'm kind of in my bag right now, guys. You gotta be very precise too, yeah. And this is like the most basic mode, I think. So like this shit gets way crazier from what I remember. No, Tempest is all fucking awesome, bro. I might be able to actually like develop skills in this game. Oh shit, yeah, we got a flat plane level. I don't even remember this. Oh my god, bro. They got us in the cut. It's Tempest 2000, so it must be like 99. We'll check the date in a second. No, Tempest is like critically acclaimed from what I know. Hold up. Said people were getting zooted as fuck to this. Yeah, they were, bro. I was like 9 or 8 years ago, so I'm already knowing. Kind of out here putting on a performance too. Oh shit, dude, we got a V plane. We got a V plane, Job. Oh no, this shit's getting fucking. This is getting fucked up now. Oh my god, Job, bro. Ah, fuck. They caught me. This is fucked up. Yikes, bro. Fuck, man. This is... They shot me. They shot my ass. I wonder if I never made it past this point. 'Cause, I mean, this is fucked up. God, they got me doing all kinds of locking in right now. Fuck. It's a little too much coordination required. Shot my ass, couldn't even get the one up. Well, the V level sucks. They want us to play a little more intentional, it seems like. We're fucked. They shoot stars of David at you. Yeah, they are. Hold up. Let's go to Tempest 2000 mode. Let's try that. We're doing traditional. Let's do 2000. That's where they start you out at. Let's see how sick this is. Oh shit, okay. Take us to the V plane though. Oh, there's a lot. Look at this. Look at this shit. This is way different. Okay. We'll back this up. We'll start up on fucking Tempest 2000 and then hey, we'll call it a day. Alright, let's fucking go. Oh yeah, here we go. 2000 mode. It's way different. Now we get the full fucking experience, Job. Let's go. This ain't just fucking 1990s or 1980s fucking Tempest. This is the shit they wanted us to get on. Now it's all fucking fried. It's like a slot machine. They're just throwing colors at our fucking face. Jump enabled. What the fuck do you mean jump? Yeah, for sure, bro. For sure. Just marathon this shit, try to get high scores. That'd be cool. I think I'll consider that, honestly, every once in a while. Tempest holds up really well. We're back on the V plane, but, you know, we get actual means of defense now, so we're not playing that old school shit. Yeah, so we can actually wipe these motherfuckers now. That's so much better. Holy shit. Look at me go. Now we can jump. Look, we can jump. So if we can jump, look at that. We got mad fucking range on them. Let's fucking go. We got that V1 cleared easy. Recharge that shit, bitch. Oh man, I'm fucking locked in now. AI draw. Man, I'm mob deep in this right now. How high of a score can I actually set in this? I know we're gonna hit a wall, man. There's no way we won't. fuck. Yeah, that jump's a big deal. I mean, that's like the only way to handle them guys when they get past the barrier. Otherwise, you gotta be perfect. Avoid the spikes. What do they mean? What do they mean, bro? Man, we're getting our points, though. Tempest doing its thing. Okay, we're just going to keep up, try to be on point when the power-ups come down the pipeline. Get that shit. Oh, I don't have jump. I thought I had jump for a second. Oh, that freaked me out. Alright, this ain't good. We're fucked. That's okay, though. That's the first life we lost. We got him so stacked up, you know. Alright, let's run it. Yeah, give me my jump, though. That jump is going to be what saves us, you know. There we go. This motherfucker making it difficult. Alright, we got that. Oh shit, look at this level. It's turning into the Tempest 2000 stream real fast. Give me my jump. Once I have that jump, man, I'm unstoppable, I feel like. One more for warp. This for sure had people addicted. Yeah, yeah. I feel ya. This is kind of like handcrafted to be addicting, you know? Once you kind of click into the game's loop, yeah. Wasn't it a thing where people would say, I'm going home to play Tempest? I swear to God, something like that, bro. This game, like, almost marketed itself, I feel like. I used to hear about this way back in the day, you know? Oh, what the fuck is this level? Look at the geometry of this shit. That's kind of advanced. Never made it this far in Tempest, by the way. Never, ever, ever made it this far in Tempest. I've never seen this fucking perspective. Out of here. No, I remember hearing about this a lot, like, you know, way, way, way back when I'm like a fucking toddler, basically. You'd hear about this shit. Okay, I like this shape. We're getting into like Miller monster territory. Oh, these guys are gonna fuck me up if I'm not careful. Okay, they caught me. Well, we should go for a fucking million, right? Until my wife comes home. Should go for a fucking million. She's gonna be home soon, but yeah, this has been revered as a top 5 game of all time. I'm starting to see why. This is the most I've ever put into it, bro. Besides stream I was talking about a long, long time ago. I mean, this is fucking. Look where this is going. This is nuts. This is an Atari Jaguar game and PS1 game, I'm pretty sure. So like that, really. You know, that's nuts. It's kind of like Geometry Wars, but way ahead of its time, you know. I used to fuck with some Geometry Wars. Alright, we cleared that. It only took 20, like, mediocre games to get to this joint. Yeah, this is like a mathematician's wet dream, bro. Look at this shit. Oh, what the fuck is that guy? Damn, he was big as fuck. Guy was huge, man. Let's go. I have so many lives. Oh, I have bombs. I just realized those triangles in the corner. I didn't even notice. Eat electric death. What does that mean? I'm trying to figure out what my triangles do, man. Okay, we're gonna run it. Circle does eat electric death. I don't know what the fuck that means. The particle laser way better. Okay, we gotta jump now. Oh my god. No, I want to clear this fucking stage. I guess I'm on path to. On path to wear out my fucking X button too, man. Job, you may legitimately witness me clear every single stage on this. I'm not sure. I need to be able to change this fucking button, bro. Oh, thank God I can. Okay, because I'm going to wear out the fucking... Let's think. Perfect. That's what I want. That's better now. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, that shit blew my ass into fucking oblivion. Knocked me out of the fucking map. I didn't even know that could happen. We got to jump now. Oh shit. What is going on here? Hold up. Okay. What is this shit? I've never seen this. I don't know what's happening. I guess we want to go through the rings. Okay, okay, it was a warp. I don't know how that shit works. Not one fucking bit. Back into these abstract planes, though. You know, I need to text my girl. Hold up. So what is that, Saturn? I know. Okay, let's run it back. Let's run it back. We're still in this, Job. We're in this more than ever. Oh, they're all gonna kill us if we don't get the fucking jump power up, you know. Do you see the PZ mods? Not yet. I could look. I could look, though, you know. I don't have a jump, man. I don't have a jump. Can I? No, no, no. Okay, we're looking at the PZ mods instead. Hold up. Fuck that. That shit just pissed me off, bro. Fucking game. Okay, first one is a clue to the script. Bro, that's fucking cool. Oh, shit, dude. Yeah, I see you. I see you, bro. I see it's a literal, That's funny. When I do stuff in RPG Maker, I make items like that. And then I, you know, put it down to their standard in PNG and the resolution size, and then you use the item and it'll show a document like that. So I see what you're going for sure. See this other one you open up. Yeah, you got notes. That's super cool, man. Good job. Oh, I like the access note. I like the design of it a lot. Let me zoom in on that bitch. That's really cool. No, thanks for showing me that. That's fucking tight. I like the whole world building and lore behind it. So, that's cool. Yeah, yeah, definitely. You're doing a good job fleshing it out right now. People love to get into shit like that. I do too, so... You know, like the actual... The world building you're creating. So... It's awesome. Then, like you said, you know, there will be a faction with max leverage at the end of what the clues lead to. So that's cool. You know, it's a big incentive. You're really good at incentivizing things for, like, systems, I feel like. Operations type shit. It's my opinion, you know. But I firmly stand behind that. We get these fucking evil bastards the fuck out of my face. So thanks, you can develop a faction that becomes dominant without being hooked up to the script either. That's really cool. But it's cool you have that as an option, you know. It's like multiple paths to a really highly desired outcome for a faction. Get onto the script network, go solo off-grid. Fuck yeah. I'll start a off-the-grid type fucking cult with you, bro. We should start like a rodeo gang, you know that? We should start a fucking rodeo gang. We just call our shit PBR, bro. We'll just rob people under the fucking rodeo flag, man. How's that sound? And we run the bull semen economy, of course. Well, at this rate, we're going to be playing this game all fucking day because it's just level after level that I'm acing and I'm getting more lives and I'm losing them, but then I get more back and now we're like an elephant here. If you and the boys wanted to develop a farming faction that supplied ally factions with food and supplies, you could still dominate. That's cool, so you don't have to be like a fucking warmonger. You don't have to go in there like Caesar's Legion. You can actually dominate through logistics. Again, like I said yesterday, that's really cool. Dominate through economy. Which, you know, you could call it passive. It's not passive, though, technically, but you don't have to engage in fucking raising people's fucking... Literally raising their fucking cities or areas in order to dominate. That's cool. Very well-rounded, you know. I gotta smoke, man. They got me too deep in this. I don't know how many levels we fucking went through. Nah, but aggressive factions will be able to invoke Cass's Belly if they're connected to the script. Hold up. If they're connected to the script. You gotta be connected to it to engage in PvP. That makes sense, that's all. Sounds very good operationally, really. You're taking into account a lot of things and how like the systems will lead and play into each other. So very fucking cool. Very helpful from a player standpoint too. You know, you can be disconnected and still get hit. So you have to be geared up and ready to go. Fried you is crazy. They fried me, bro. No, that's awesome. Kind of has me wanting to play Project Zomboid just to kind of like spectate this, what you're gonna have going on. I mean, I have it, of course. I own the game, so anytime, but more incentive to play. The fuck is this pinwheel looking ass thing, bro? It's gonna kill me. Okay, we got through. If you have an established ranch faction, some gypsies might come and try to steal your livestock. Yeah, bro, if they try to come and steal my livestock, use your imagination what I'm gonna do. You know, we're gonna have Glob there, so he's gonna have mad cars, you know, we're gonna run them the fuck over after we shoot them to fucking pieces. And we could be charged with the crimes against humanity later, you know. It'll be fine. So that's what I'm saying. There's good ass RP. You can hold him hostage and shit. Fuck yeah. See, I'm already getting excited already off that shit. We have jump, so now we have our life insurance, technically. Man, this pinwheel takes a lot of shots, though. And fuck, we just overshot it. Almost at a $250,000. Shot again, god damn it. I realistically do not have time to be playing this. It's so fucking funny. Oh my god. Here we are, though. We're still playing. What fucking time is it? Okay. Dear god. You know, I picked Atari because I was like, this shit is fried. God damn it. I was like, this shit is only going to hold my attention span for so long. But then we get to Tempest 2000. It's like, alright, I could spend a couple years on this one. The drug system will be sick to the faction who figures out how to develop and process cocaine. That's going to be my faction, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. You ever seen the, I'm sure you have, like, shorts. I haven't been on Instagram in months, but I'll be on TikTok and shit. You know, it's the fucking same thing, bro. But, like, every once in a while I'll be scrolling through there and it'll be like, here's the cartel processing fucking coca leaves. You need to have some shit like that. Where they have giant barrels and they have the fucking leaves and the paste and the fucking... Nah, we need that level of nuance, bro. Yeah, 5M style. I feel that. That'd be really cool. I was doing some... I don't want to call it RP, bro. Maybe it was a year ago or two. I don't know. It was sometime when I moved into this house. The following winter, I was playing GTA 5 RP, the Chicago RP, bro. And there's just like a week where, or there's like 2 weekends where I just got drunk as fuck. And I joined in there, bro, and I was just terrorizing everyone in RP. And I was serial killing people, and people would fucking rob me, bro. And then I would counter rob them, and it was nuts. I was fucking, I was a menace, bro, and oh, game over, damn. I bet you I got first place, though. I was fucking terrorizing everyone. This guy robbed me, and then he changed his mind. And he said, you know what, I'm going to let you go, bro. And I said, you're going to let me go? And I was drunk, bro. I don't even drink like that, but I was drunk. I said, you're going to let me go, bro? And I fucking cut his ass to pieces with a machete. He's like, no, no. That shit was mad fucking funny, dude. We out here. That wasn't even close to the top score either. God damn. Oh, we got fourth, though. Yeah, you know, that's atypical, man. Or that's typical, not atypical. GNU. That's a Linux term, guys. Fucking Tempest, bro. God damn it. Fuck. The cannabis system, you'll be able to grow different strains. Hell yeah. Yeah, so he said that's the plan for that. That's the plan for that with the cocaine synthesis and fucking... I almost said Schedule 1 in Project Zomboid mod. That's really cool, bro. Alright, I'm going to cut the stream. I'm going to hit you up, though. I'm going to definitely message you on Discord. And I appreciate you guys for showing out. Especially Job. That's my boy. Peace, guys. Tempest was really good.